Okay, Assalamualaikum. This is for first hour for our tutorial class. Okay, introduction of SP025 Physics semester 2. Okay, so for introduction, okay, as you know that name of courses is Physics. Code course is SP025 session 2020-2021 and program is STS System 2 semester and lecturer is me, Madam Nat. Okay, so first for introduction, okay, number 1 is we can talk about what is the table for, and then number 2 is JST 1 and 2 assignment, practical test and lab report. Okay, and number 3 is about PTP and MTP, pengakuan tugasan pelajar and maklum balas tugasan pelajar. And the number 4 is about EECLO and EEPLO. Okay, for the number 1, introduction is table 4. Okay, table 4 for teaching and learning strategy. Now we have two type of teaching strategy. First is face-to-face learning. Okay, as you can see here, the lecture is cover only CLO1. We describe the basic concept of physics, and CLO2 will be practical or demonstrate manipulative skill during experiment. And then tutorial is about CLO3 is solving problem related to physics. Okay, then you also have independent learning, non-face to face. Okay, example for non-face to face is assignment, preparation for lecture, tutorial, practical test, UPS and examination. This type of the non-face to face independent learning. Okay, next for table 4 for PEO scope, program educational objective. Okay, upon a year of graduation from the program, graduates are knowledgeable and technically competent in science in discipline in line with the higher educational institution requirement. Okay, and then PEO3 is able to solve scientific and mathematical problems innovatively and creatively. Okay, so LOD means learning outcome domain. Okay, so as you can see here, we have 3 LOD. Load 1, knowledge. Load 2, practical. Load 3 is problem solving, scientific skill. Okay, next is table 4 for PLO scope. Okay, PLO means program learning outcome. So we have basic for 5 PLO. Okay, you can read by yourself. Okay, next is table 4 for CLO. CLO means hasil pembelajaran. Okay, as we can see that CLO1 we use in lecture, CLO2 and CLO3 most of in the tutorial class and practical class. Okay, so assessment that we cover for CL1 is summative assessment test UPS. CLO2 is about practical test, and CLO3 is lab report, experiment and final exam. Okay, so next table 4 is scope assessment strategy. So assessment strategy is depending on the writing test and continuous assessment. Okay, so writing test examination cover only 40%, and taxonomy level is C3 and C4, application and analyzing. And then you can get your assessment strategy for summative assessment come from UPS test is 20%. 20% level of taxonomy bloom or level is C1 and C2, remembering and understanding. Okay, so you will get here is 60%. Okay, for continuous assessment is about practical test 15%, lab report is 15%, and assignment is 10%. Actually, you get 40% for continuous assessment. Okay, continuous assessment and summative assessment test. Continuous assessment and summative assessment test is carried out throughout the semester. Okay, so maksudnya ini kita consider markah free je. You akan dapat. And then the other one is examination. Examination is carried out at the end of the semester. Yang ini memang susah you nak dapat. You kena study lah. Okay, so next. How to calculate the student learning time, SLT. Okay, SLT means when you hadir 1 hour for face-to-face class, so means that you have 1 hour to non-face-to-face. Waktu ni you boleh buat lah you punya assignment, you boleh study kat apa untuk 1 jam sepatutnya. Okay, so kita tengok sikit. What is the topic physics for semester 2? Okay, most of dia adalah more kepada electric. And then memang sangat best lah kalau korang faham lah. Okay, so first chapter is electrostatic. Second is capacitor dielectric, electric current and direct current circuit, magnetism, electromagnetic induction, alternating current, geometrical optic, physical optic, quantization of light, wave properties of particle, and then last but not least is nuclear and particle physics. So based now we learning on OBE or OBE learning, is that outcome based education. So CLO1. Okay, ni adalah CLO1 lah. Means that kita akan fokus dalam lecture is CLO1 sahaja. And then kita ada assessment lah. Okay, 20% come from UPS. Ni based on lecture. Lecture ni bila you belajar kat mana kita akan uji dekat UPS. And dia cover untuk CLO1. Okay, so next untuk practical test, dia punya OBE, outcome based education. For practical test, kita akan cover CLO2. Come from perception and guided response. So CLO2 adalah demonstrate manipulative skill during experiment that we cover in practical by using assessment of practical test 15 marks. Okay, so next is CLO3. For OBE, come from tutorial class, is application and analyzing concept. So CLO3 means that solve problem of this subtopic. Okay, so assessment that we cover for this tutorial is lab report, assignment and final examination. Okay, so next is JST1. Okay, JST1, this is what you have, this is very important. Date of submission. Okay, so ini you kena tahulah. Okay, assignment kita akan release bila? Week 8, so you kena submit week 9. Practical test kita akan release pada week 13, so week 16 dia kena hantar lah. Okay, next untuk lab report kita akan set pada date set kita adalah week 13. Okay, so submission is week 16. Okay, so this is JPU for UPS. JPU means penentu ujian. I tak ingat lah apa J tu. Penentu ujian kot. Macam tu lah. Means that kita nak tahu berapa dia markah yang terkumpul untuk reference saja. Dia boleh berubah-ubah. Okay, so kalau kita tengok kat sini, UPS 1 akan cover 3 chapter ni. UPS 1, UPS 2, UPS 3. Okay, so this is based reference for question. Mungkin boleh lebih. Kalau lebih soalan, maksudnya markah you akan hilang kurang sikit lah. Okay, so this is for UPS bilangan soalan, and this for PSPM punya bilangan soalan. Okay, alright, so This is very important week to remember. So you have remember this. Okay, so week 6, 12, 16. Practical test duration week is week 13 to 16. Assignment week 8. Ujian selaras is week 5 and pra PSPM in week 17. This is very important date that you have remember. Okay, so penilaian khusus and program. Okay, so EEPLO and EECLO. So entrance and exit. So yang ini you kena isi by today. Seelok-eloknya you isi hari ini. Okay, so ini adalah EECLO entrance. Okay, so you boleh ikut full link yang ini. So score you bagi 1 atau 2 sebab you baru entrance. Kita tak nak markah yang tinggi. So you letak 1 atau 2. So kalau ada soalan tentang ni, you boleh tanya saya. Okay, thank you.